mom had bipolar disorder, and she got arrested a lot of times for domestic violence. I remember it was go to jail, right? Get out, get clean, be okay for maybe like a month, and then get violent again. So when she left, it was because she had gotten arrested. And it wasn't to county jail, and it wasn't to anything like community service hours or anything. It was, she had to go to prison.
The whole dynamics in her house changed. Mom left, so that was just, and then she was going through this transition from middle school to high school, so she was just adapting to the new dynamics was difficult for her.
Going to high school, you know, that's kind of a hard time without having a parent, especially for a young Latina girl who has a lot of questions to ask. I had just gotten in-house suspension. When I went into Mrs. Sanchez's office, I didn't care.
In order to address what was happening, the behaviors, the grades, bringing up the grades, we first focused on addressing her emotional needs. And some of that conversation between Dad and how can we all be a team along with our staff and teachers to better support Dorriann.
She sat me down and she told me that, you know, I shouldn't act tough all the time, that it was okay to feel something.
The key to our success has always been that personalization and individualization. The idea that we can meet the students where they're at. So we're directly focusing on the students' needs. So there's a direct focus on what the students need and instruction that's consistent with that.
She told me about what college was like and how she's bettered herself through education, and then I kind of just wanted to take in what she had told me and make it my own story.
We started off, you know, how do you see your life after high school? And it's interesting because when I met with her, she never thought about university. She never thought about a career. And these are conversations that she never had with her dad or mom or siblings. This can be your life. So she started to get motivated and she started to see more of a reality.
For her to still take the time to talk to me and still check up on me and ask me if I'm okay, like, it means the world.
Once we knew the goal, once she knew what she wanted for herself after high school, which was attend a university, get a career, then we started working, okay, then what do we need to do now? So we worked on tutoring, we worked on talking to teachers, you know, how each teacher was going to support her.
We have a very unique formula, if you will, called Familia, where everyone on campus works together to help students and families in their challenges, or their opportunities. So the idea of Familia really takes advantage, if you will, of the rich cultural attributes of the culture.
So she decided to use all that anger, energy that she had for positive things. She got involved in student government, she got involved in sports, she got involved in clubs. So she became a very active student in our school.
I remember when I got accepted, it was like so surreal because I didn't think I'd get into any colleges. Like, because of freshman year and sophomore year, people kept telling me, oh, well, you're not gonna be good enough for a state school. And when I got into San Francisco State, I wanted to cry. It was like, oh my God, you know, I did something. And I told my dad, and he was like, you did it, and I'm proud of you. I knew you'd do it. But now you have it on a piece of paper that you're better than what you think you are.
So these kids, they need validation. They need to know that, yes, you're smart. Yes, there's money for you. Yes, you can attend and go to university. So we are not only constantly reminding them, but we also guide them through every process. So on top of that, how do we get parents involved? How do we get parents to aware of all the possibilities there are for their kids? And I always tell my parents, if we can help the student get into university, not only the life of the student changes, it's something that affects the whole family.
This building and this concept is in East San Jose, right in the barrio. So we're really a beacon of hope to the community, to the students, We represent something that offers opportunity, if you will, at all levels.
I see her as a leader. I know she's going to do great things.
I'm not touching on my own life, I'm touching on everybody else's through their eyes, through what they see in me, through something that they've built up in their head, and I'm representing that now. You know, it's like imagination come to life, and it makes me feel happy that I get to be that voice for them.